Hi, welcome. My name is Marc Leone. I'm Associate Professor of Art, Drawing and Painting at Northern Kentucky University, and welcome to NKU's Drawing Database. So we're excited to be here today to give you this quick brief introduction about what our purpose is, what we're going to be doing, and to talk a little bit about the parameters of what we're doing, the active learning quotient, who our audience is going to be, who we want it to be, which is really you and everyone else, and then a little bit about what some of the exciting parts that we'll add to the components later on that you may or may not know about, and then who we're going to be bringing in hopefully later as guest artists and lecturers. I think that's going to be exciting. So our purpose is here at the Drawing Database is to give you world-class drawing and painting instruction for free. That's our goal, is to bring it to our audience in a way that is always accessible to you, 24/7, free. So we are a public regional university of about 15,000 students, and we want to service our local area here in Northern Kentucky, right below the Ohio River, but also into and throughout Cincinnati and probably in parts of Indiana, in the tri-state area. But we want to reach further than that. We want to go into national, regional, national, and international. As a matter of fact, we've already done that. We have students from all over the country that watch our videos, but also internationally, from South Africa to Canada to as far away as Kyrgyzstan, Iceland, Malaysia, Indonesia, China, you name it, and we've probably reached almost every country so far. So we're really excited about that, and that's our purpose, is to bring you world-class drawing and painting content that you can see any time of the day, whether you want to study at 3 a.m. or 1 o'clock in the afternoon, whenever you can carve out the time. That's when we want to be there for you, and we will always be there for you. Again, 24/7. You know, you probably watch, like me, a lot of YouTube videos already. So we're excited about that. We want to reach that broad audience, but we want you to be active in your learning. So while I'm demoing and while I'm drawing or painting or other guest artists or lecturers or professors are doing the same, we want you to draw along with us. We want you to be there right over our shoulder and do the same things that we're doing. We want you to see it through our eyes and through our hands, our minds, our hearts, about how to go about the process of growing as an artist. That means visually, being stimulated as a visual thinker, learning about composition, design, scale and proportion with the figure, anatomy, value, light, edges. I could go on and on. So it's important to be there and be active in the moment. So my suggestion with the videos, when you start watching technical demonstrations, is to watch it once quickly, superficially. You might just paraphrase it and see where you want to start. But then as we talk about the materials and the techniques, about what to gather and use, then slow it down. Draw with us, and then when there's a passage where we might be going too fast, stop. Slow it down, draw, go back and refresh. I do that all the time in things I'm learning about, whatever it is I want to learn about, and I find it very active. And hopefully, if you're in another part of the country, this can be a supplement to your training, whether in a high school or prep school or middle school, an art school, or in college, or wherever you're at. We hope that this can be a supplement and or possibly a primary source of information for you to grow and to gain confidence as a visual artist in drawing and painting, primarily through the visual training through drawing and painting. You know, our students, we want to reach every age level. So if you're just starting out, you're 10, you're 12, or maybe you're younger, that's great. You can work with these videos by yourself or with the guidance of your parents. If you're a little bit older, that's fantastic. If you've already had one career and you're retired and you're starting another career, we want to reach you too. We want to reach all levels of students, from an active college student to an active high school student to an active young at heart senior to a tweener or a teenager who begins to maybe be interested in anime and they want to learn the craft and the mechanics behind the style. That's what we're here for. So we're going to bring you a whole range of skill sets and techniques in materials and concepts in drawing and painting. And whatever age you're at or whatever level you're at, we want to reach you. And so don't worry about how much experience you have or how much experience you don't have. We'll hopefully find something for you that you haven't seen before to get you to grow and to experience the craft of drawing and painting. So if you're a graphic designer, visual communicator, if you're a storyboard artist, or you're a sculptor, or you work in clay, or you work in metal, or you are a video artist, or you're even a photographer, anybody out there, art education, art historian, hopefully you'll find something relevant to be able to use in your artistic practice and craft. I think that drawing and painting, especially drawing, is the window into many different areas of the art world, even in foundations. If you're taking 2D and 3D foundations courses or concepts courses in your college classes, maybe these videos will help too. Whatever it is, it's about the craft of learning to see as artists see, as professionals see, to do anything that you want to do with your career in the arts. There's nothing, in my opinion, more exciting than to see somebody who has great vision meet it with great technique. And there's nothing more sad to see somebody who has great vision who doesn't have the technical means to pull it off. So hopefully we can combine both of those for you. So what's going to be covered? Well, we're going to cover the basics. And from the basics, I mean from the very beginning. How to hold a pencil. What is a pencil? What's it made of? What's an eraser? What kind of erasers to use? When is one better used than the other? What is the difference between Conte crayon and a wax crayon? What's the difference between charcoal and graphite, powder graphite? All those kinds of questions we're going to tackle. The basic components of drawing, from quick action gesture to contour line, slow contour line, to linear perspective, 1 point, 2 point, 3 point, using multiple points of view. Value, light, edges, the illusion of texture, gesture, quick sketching versus slow sketching. All those components are exciting. Differences in papers, large drawings versus small drawings, we can talk about. And a full range of technical ways to approach drawing, in the multiplicity of drawing approaches, is also something I want to talk about and demonstrate for you over the course of months, days, months, years, and decades. We want this to be something that's long-term for our region, for Northern Kentucky and Cincinnati, but for really everybody. And we want it to be archived so that we can continue to reach students well into the future, and the next generation of artists, professors, can hopefully take up where we leave off and continue this practice of giving back to the community. So remember, this is a 24/7 activity. You can come see it anytime you want, day or night. It will always be free. It will never be behind a paywall. This is content for you, Northern Kentucky, and for the world. So we want to deal with the figure as well. We want to deal with the human figure, how to draw the figure, how to scale and proportion the figure, how to stay loose when looking at action and gesture, to get the spirit of the pose, which is so very important. And also volume and three-dimensionality, and understanding how light and value are different but work together to craft the figure, how edge control is important, and then of course, where would we be without the components and understanding of human anatomy and how to put this all together through drawing and painting. So there's a lot to cover, and we'll get there over time. We'll release videos in our basic section. We'll release videos in our figure section. We'll release interviews from guest lectures. We want to start with artists that I've known for a while, that other professors here at NKU have known for a while. We want to interview them and record those interviews and release them to you, so you may learn and see something that you've never seen before, or you may see a friend that you haven't caught up with in a long time. And so we also want guest artists to come in and lecture and demonstrate for us. I don't want to be the only one to lecture all the time. I think will be comprehensive and broad to get different points of view on the same technique. How to draw the head. I can show you how to draw the head, how to break down all the head and its various components. Find all of landmarks. Talk about planar parts of the head and the neck. But another artist can come in and do the same thing, but do it in a different way that might intrigue you, inspire you more than me. Or I might inspire you more than another artist, however that works out for you. So that's what we're looking for, is to be engaging, to have active learning, to reach every age group, and to do it whenever you can come to these lessons. So remember this, anytime you're doing any drawings, make it active. Be active. Draw along with us. Slow us down, stop, draw, catch up. And then if you have the time, shoot me an email. Send me an email. Let me see your drawings. I'll be happy to give you some feedback when I can. No problem. So we're looking forward to building our vocabulary, building our video set, and building our subscribers, but reaching you in a deep and effective way to help you grow as a young or young at heart artist. Okay? All right, I'll see you soon out there. You guys take care and start looking for new videos coming very soon. Take care. Bye-bye.